my role in the community is a rabbi, working in particular with the younger generation of our community, in particular with our youth, our teens, and our young professionals. And it's my role to ensure the engagement of the younger generation in our shul, in our synagogue. What we're finding across the spectrum, whether it's churches, mosques, synagogues, that the youngsters are not coming. Our community centers, our religious homes are catering for the more mature, more established members of the community. But where are the 20-year-olds, the 30-year-olds? That's my role, to find them, engage with them, offer them activities, classes, programs that are going to engage them in Jewish life and the Jewish community. So we've got to be very innovative and creative in order to attract this younger division of our community, putting on events that never happened before. So one of our highlights events is our Friday nights, where we invite guest celebrities who are going to be our guests and are going to lecture and talk to the youngsters of our community. So for example, we've had Advocate Tuli Mandansela as our Friday night guest. And we've had Jewish celebrities as well, or Gareth Cliff as a radio host to be one of our guests. We're finding all sorts of high-profile politicians and community leaders to be our guests is one example. It's our role to raise money, to provide activities and programming that's attractive, that's catching the attention of our youngsters. Prayer alone or Bible study alone, unfortunately, isn't selling. So how do we bring them in? How do we give them that opportunity to taste of religion, of Judaism in our community? Is raising funds, creating innovative and creative programs they're going to attract them and they're going to want to be part of. I think entrepreneurs can learn that never to look at the status quo and say that the status quo is successful and nothing new can be created. When I started in my role at the community as a rabbi for the younger generation, we never had this department. The the status quo was that everybody fit in. The reality was that they weren't catering for everybody because not everybody was being catered for or attracted to this. The message I've learned and I want to share with others is that don't settle with the status quo. There's always something new you can do. I think as a community, we never realized how the younger generation, the millennials of today, are so unique and different to their parents and grandparents. And as a community, a failure of ours was a number of years ago, we never catered for the younger generation. We know too well today that the younger generation is very different. Social media is now a hot topic in the youngsters' mind. Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, WhatsApp, whatever it may be. And so they're different. And different things cater to them than used to cater to their parents or grandparents. And so we've learned our lesson. We need to focus on youth. We need to focus on young professionals. We need to engage with them on a professional level, on a financial level, on a social media level, and find ways to cater for them in the future. What inspires me is the well-being of every single member of our community and beyond, seeing them grow and reach their true potential. And so I've seen a gap of teenagers and young professionals. They need extra care. They need individual care. They need love. They need a connection and devotion of community leaders, rabbis and lay leaders. And so the pearls of wisdom are, look out for every single person around you, and maybe your family, and maybe others around you, and find ways, innovative, creative ways of raising funds and providing services and inspiring activities that will engage with them into your programming. In engaging with teenagers and young professionals, I've realized that newspapers are not what they're reading. They read social media. You need to feature on Instagram, on Facebook, and other platforms as well. And that's how you reach out to them. So I personally am very involved in social media. And you can find me on Facebook under Rabbi Yehuda Stern, or Instagram too, Rabbi Stern there as well. You can email me, Rabbi Stern at Sydshul, SYDSHUL.co.za, or search the internet. I'm sure you'll find Sydenham Shul and my personal profile there. Make contact. I'm happy to communicate with you.